Hi, I'm Phil, and welcome to Rovensden. What? Do I have to? Can I just skip this one? Thanks for joining me on this look at the albums of Judas Priest, where I rank the songs of each one. And today I'm going to be bringing you my favorite. Ram it down. This is an album that was released in 1986. It is their 11th studio effort, not including their live albums. And yeah, but I'm gonna do it. I'm in it to win it. I'm gonna rank each of the songs. So I've put each song, given it a number, and put it in my Yahtzee cup, and I'm shaking them out and calling them as they fly. Not really. This here is an album that I streamed, did not own it, do not own it, and even if you try to send it to me, it will be returned to sender. I'm getting ahead of myself. I shouldn't. I'm sorry. I save this for the ranking videos when I rank the albums, and that doesn't mean this is going to be where you think it might be. But this here is featuring Rob Halford again on the vocals, KK Downing and Glenn Tipton on guitars and keyboards, Ian Hill on the bass, and once again we've got Dave Holland on the drums with Tom Allen calling the shots as producer. This is a 10-track album made up of one disc and two sides. And here we go. Coming in at number 10, we've got everybody's favorite, the third track of that second side, Johnny Be Good. You all know it. Let's sing along, shall we? This is a 4-minute and 37 wonder. It's my Silk Sheets make better covers, and but you know what? I'm gonna say I don't like to be dumping on a negative. It didn't work for me, but at least they tried. They tried something different. They had a song in a movie with Anthony Michael Hall, so I'm very thankful that we at least got to hear those solos. It does have fantastic solos. It's worth giving it a listen just for the solos alone. Now, this is one of those songs that I remember when I was younger, probably when it came out, I loved. Just not the same. It went from it flipped. And maybe it flipped. I don't know. But yeah, that's the number 10. Coming in at number 9, we have the third track of that first side called Love Zone. It's 3 minutes and 59 seconds. Got blistering vocals. I don't know how Halford hits those notes. What's in that cranberry juice he's drinking? I don't know. But yeah, it's another song that's not quite my cup of tea, but I have to say it is catchy. It is catchy, and I gave this a 2 out of 5. And were it not for the catchiness, it would have fared lower. So there you go with that. Number 8, we've got the second track on that second side, and that's I'm a Rocker. Comes in at 3:58. Not a horrible song, but just a standard rocker for me, in my book. Coming in at number 7. This might be a short video. Coming in at number 7, we have the fourth track on that second side, Love You to Death. And instantly when I look at that, I just want to go grab my Alice Cooper album and listen to it. But this is 4 minutes, 36 seconds. It's actually got some funk to it, and I appreciated that. I appreciate that it's got some funkiness to it. Again, not something Judas Priest you would peg them with, you would pigeonhole them with. So at least they're giving it that, and it does give it a 3 out of 5 in my book there on that. Coming in at number 6, we've got the fifth track of that second side, and that's Monsters of Rock. This would probably be this would be about the time the Monsters of Rock tour was going on as well, so I don't know if that had something to do with it. I remember being at that concert, the Monsters of Rock. There probably was many of them throughout the years, but I remember being at that big Monsters of Rock tour, and amazing, stellar. But anyways, here we go, Monsters of Rock. This song here is a good opening. Got a good dark opening. I really like that. Has a very Sabbath sound to it. The vocals, however, were a little bit lacking. And where it wasn't sounding like Sabbath, it definitely sounded like Megadeth to me. So I'm on board for it for those reasons alone. Coming in at number 5, we have the fourth track on that first side, Come and Get It. Comes in at 4:06. It's a radio-ready rocker. Fits in with the era that this song came in, and all I can say is that someone got a little excited with the whammy bar on this one. Not something Judas Priest typically was known for, and thankfully they didn't continue in that vein. But it was of the era, I gotta say, so I guess it's fitting in that regard. Coming in at number 4, we have the first track on the second side. It's Blood Red Skies. I'm just thinking of you too, Blood Red Sky. But it's Holy Drum Machine. Here we go. I'm thinking this probably was a leftover from the Turbo, album. That I know that Turbo was supposed to be a double album, filled with stuff, and for whatever reason they left half those tracks off, and I think that's what makes up this album. But there you go. That's what it feels like. It's definitely synth heavy on this one, which doesn't really fit some of the other songs on this album. Stands out like a blood red thumb. Then we've got, coming in at number 3, the 5th track on that first side, Hard as Iron, standard fare, speed metal, and I gotta say, the speediness, the rhythm saves this song for me. A lot of times it's that guitar work that saves the songs. Amazing. Anyways, and I have to say, I wasn't too familiar with the majority of Judas Priest's albums. I knew their radio stuff and some of the other stuff that I'd heard throughout the years, B-sides and stuff, but I'd never really sat down and done what I did for this and listened front to back every single album in its entirety, and some of them 2 times. And I listened to all the live stuff as well that came along, including the most recent Record Store Day stuff. And I gotta say, I really missed out on those guitarists because they are fantastic. Let's see, coming in at number 2, we've got the title track, Ram It Down. First track of the first side, and it's a 4:47 song, and it's good, man. It's speedy rock. It's got a great dual solo going on, thrashing guitars, great opening. I love the change up mid-song. Very good. Doesn't propel it up to be a 5 out of 5, however, for me. A 4 out of 5, maybe a little bit higher. Good song to lead us off and start the album. Kept you hanging for the rest of it, I guess. Coming in at number 1 then would be that second track that follows Ram It Down, and that of course would be Heavy Metal, 5:57, and man, the title says it all. This is a blistering song, blistering solos, blistering guitar work. It has a sound of being a lost Ozzy song from post-Sabbath, and again, I can completely understand why Halford in that bootleg concert that I watched on YouTube or something years ago of Priest filling in for, no, I guess listened to, I don't think watched, of Priest, Halford filling in, I think it was for Ozzy on a Black Sabbath date during Ozfest or something. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have been liking this. Please let me know what your ranking of this album's songs would be. And again, if you think I am a few screws loose of a dozen. I don't know. What does that mean? I think I'm mixing things up. Anyways, so like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when the next one drops. Remember, keep on spinning these records. Keep on spinning these CDs. And remember, there is magic in those grooves. I will see you next time.